Could the milk sitting in your fridge, the one you've trusted for years, actually be harming you after 65? It might sound shocking, but some types of milk can silently raise your blood pressure, trigger painful inflammation, or even upset your digestion without you realizing it. And the worst part? You might think you're doing something healthy every time you pour a glass. But don't worry, we're not saying all milk is bad. In fact, some milk choices can support strong bones, boost heart health, and keep your digestion happy. Stay with me, because in this video, we're revealing which milks to avoid and the best ones seniors should switch to starting today. Milk mistake number 1, full-fat dairy. If you're over 65 and still drinking full-fat milk every day, it might be time for a change. Full-fat dairy may taste rich and creamy, but it's also loaded with saturated fat, something your aging heart doesn't love. Just 1 cup of whole milk contains around 5 grams of saturated fat. That may not sound like much, but over days and weeks, it adds up fast. Why does this matter? Saturated fat is known to raise LDL cholesterol, the bad kind that clogs your arteries. Over time, this buildup can lead to serious health issues like heart attacks or strokes. And as we age, our arteries naturally become less flexible, making the impact of high cholesterol even more dangerous. Many seniors don't realize that their morning coffee creamer, bowl of cereal, or afternoon glass of milk could be quietly pushing their heart health in the wrong direction. But here's the good news. This mistake is easy to fix. The better option? Switch to 1% or skim milk, especially those fortified with vitamin D and calcium. These options have the same bone-supporting nutrients, but with much less saturated fat. You still get the protein and calcium your body needs, without overloading your cardiovascular system. And don't worry, if you've avoided skim milk in the past because of taste, many brands now offer smoother, creamier versions that are much more enjoyable than before. Here's another bonus. Most low-fat milks also come fortified with vitamin D, which is crucial for calcium absorption. Seniors often struggle with low vitamin D levels due to limited sun exposure, so that added dose can help support stronger bones and reduce fall risk. Also worth noting, switching to low-fat milk doesn't mean sacrificing flavor in your cooking. Use it in oatmeal, soups, sauces, or smoothies. The difference in taste is minimal, but the difference in heart health can be major. Now, this isn't just about avoiding heart problems. It's also about reducing inflammation. High saturated fat intake has been linked to increased inflammation in the body. For older adults already dealing with arthritis or chronic pain, full-fat milk might be adding fuel to the fire. If you're someone with a history of high cholesterol, high blood pressure, or heart concerns, it's time to reconsider the type of milk in your fridge. One small change, just swapping full fat for 1%, can support your long-term heart health in a big way. So check that label next time. Your heart and your future self will thank you. Milk mistake number 2, flavored milk. Flavored milk might bring back sweet childhood memories, but for seniors, it can silently wreak havoc on your health. Chocolate milk, strawberry milk, even so-called protein milkshakes. These all seem harmless until you check the label. A single cup can pack 12 to 20 grams of added sugar. That's nearly 5 teaspoons in 1 glass. And here's the problem. After 65, your body becomes more sensitive to sugar. Those sudden blood sugar spikes from sweetened milk can trigger energy crashes, increase cravings, and worsen insulin resistance. If you're managing prediabetes or diabetes, flavored milk can completely throw off your numbers. But it doesn't stop there. Excess sugar contributes to weight gain, especially around the belly, which is linked to heart disease and type 2 diabetes. And that extra weight can stress your joints, raise blood pressure, and even interfere with your sleep. Many seniors drink flavored milk thinking they're doing something good for their bones or protein intake, but all that sugar can cancel out the benefits. It's like pouring syrup on a salad and calling it healthy. So what's the fix? Better option, unsweetened almond or oat milk with no added sugar. These alternatives are naturally low in calories and free from added sweeteners. Unsweetened almond milk has just 30 to 40 calories per cup and 0 sugar. Oat milk is a little higher in natural carbs, but still far better than flavored dairy. Plus, many plant-based milks are now fortified with calcium, vitamin D, and B12, nutrients that support strong bones and healthy nerves, especially important for aging bodies. You can still enjoy a creamy drink without the sugar crash. Blend unsweetened almond milk into a smoothie with berries. Use oat milk in your coffee or tea, or simply enjoy a cold glass as is. Your body will thank you. And if you miss the flavor, add your own. Try a pinch of cinnamon, vanilla extract, or a few fresh fruit slices. You'll get great taste without the hidden sugar bomb. Bottom line, flavored milk is a sneaky sugar trap. Swapping it for a clean, unsweetened alternative can dramatically improve your blood sugar control, reduce inflammation, and help keep your weight in check, without giving up the creamy comfort you enjoy. Milk mistake number 3, lactose when you're intolerant. You might think your morning milk is harmless, but what if it's the reason you feel bloated, crampy, or gassy afterward? Here's the truth. As we age, our ability to digest lactose, the natural sugar in milk, often declines. This condition is known as lactose intolerance, and it affects millions of seniors without them even realizing it. You may not feel sick immediately. The symptoms are often subtle: mild bloating, stomach gurgling, or gas a few hours later. And most people don't link these issues to milk. Instead, they blame it on aging, stress, or something they ate. But if you're drinking regular milk and experiencing digestive discomfort, lactose could be the hidden culprit. Why does this happen? Our small intestine produces an enzyme called lactase, which breaks down lactose. After age 50 or 60, lactase production naturally decreases. That means lactose passes through the gut undigested, where it ferments and causes trouble, gas, bloating, and cramping. And it's not just uncomfortable. Repeated irritation of the gut can lead to long-term inflammation, which affects your immune system, energy levels, and even your mood. So what's the better option? Switch to lactose-free milk. It's still real milk, just with the lactose already broken down. You'll get the same protein, calcium, and vitamins without the digestive side effects. Or try plant-based options like soy milk. Soy milk is naturally lactose-free and one of the closest alternatives to dairy in terms of protein. It's also often fortified with calcium and vitamin D, making it a senior-friendly choice for strong bones. Bonus tip: unsweetened soy milk is best. No added sugars, fewer calories, and better blood sugar control. If you're not sure whether lactose is affecting you, do a simple test. Stop drinking regular milk for 1 week. Try lactose-free or soy milk instead. If your bloating, gas, or stomach cramps improve, your body is giving you a clear answer. Remember, discomfort after drinking milk isn't something you have to live with. For many seniors, just removing lactose can bring noticeable relief, improving digestion, energy, and overall well-being. Your gut health plays a massive role in your immune system and quality of life. Choosing a milk that supports it, not stresses it, can make all the difference after 65. Milk mistake number 4, not checking labels for additives. You switch to plant-based milk thinking it's the healthier choice. But did you check the label? Many almond, oat, and soy milks hide a secret. They're packed with additives, things like gums, oils, emulsifiers, and thickeners. These ingredients help give the milk a creamy texture or longer shelf life, but they might be quietly irritating your digestive system. One major culprit? Carrageenan, a common thickener derived from seaweed. Sounds natural, right? But studies suggest carrageenan may trigger gut inflammation, bloating, and discomfort, especially in older adults with sensitive digestion. And that's not all. Many plant-based milks include vegetable oils like sunflower or canola oil. These may increase omega-6 fatty acids, which can promote inflammation when consumed in excess. For seniors already dealing with joint pain, high blood pressure, or autoimmune conditions, this can make things worse. Even ingredients like Gelon gum or xanthan gum, which sound harmless, can cause gas, cramping, or loose stools in sensitive individuals. So how do you protect yourself? Always read the label. The shorter the ingredient list, the better. Look for plant-based milks with just a handful of ingredients, like water, the main nut or grain, and maybe added vitamins like B12 or D. Avoid these red flags: carrageenan, added oils, natural flavors, and synthetic preservatives. Your goal? A clean, simple milk that supports your digestion, not disrupts it. Better options include homemade almond or oat milk, store-bought brands labeled unsweetened, and no gums or oils. Lactose-free cow's milk with no added ingredients, for those who still prefer dairy. And here's a pro tip: if a milk brand doesn't clearly list ingredients you understand, leave it on the shelf. Your gut health after 65 depends on knowing what you're putting into your body. Remember, milk should nourish, not irritate. And with one simple label check, you can make sure it's working for your health, not against it. Milk mistake number 5, skipping fortified milk. You might have stopped drinking milk because of lactose, sugar, or saturated fat. That's understandable. But here's what most seniors don't realize. Cutting out milk without replacing its nutrients can be risky, especially after 65. Calcium and vitamin D are absolutely essential. Your bones naturally become more fragile with age, and without enough of these nutrients, your risk of fractures, falls, and osteoporosis increases dramatically. What's worse, many older adults are already low on vitamin D, especially if they don't get much sun. So if you've ditched traditional milk, you still need to find a way to get these nutrients. And that's where fortified milk alternatives come in. Soy milk is one of the best options. It's naturally high in protein and, when fortified, provides similar calcium and vitamin D levels to cow's milk. Almond milk is another popular choice. It's light, easy to digest, and often fortified too, but make sure it's labeled unsweetened and fortified. Here's the key. Flip the carton and check the label. Look for at least 20% of your daily calcium and vitamin D per cup. Anything less won't give your bones the support they truly need. Skipping fortified milk might seem harmless, but over time, it can lead to silent bone loss. Then one fall changes everything. Protect your bones, your mobility, and your independence. Choose a milk that gives back what your body truly needs. Let's quickly recap what to avoid and what to choose. First, steer clear of full-fat milk. It's high in saturated fat and can raise bad cholesterol. Flavored milks? They're loaded with sugar and offer little nutritional value. If you're lactose intolerant, regular milk could be the reason behind that nagging bloating and discomfort. Also, watch out for milks filled with artificial additives or preservatives. And finally, don't skip fortified options, especially if you're avoiding dairy altogether. So what should you drink instead? Go for low-fat milk like 1% or skim, packed with protein but light on fat. Unsweetened almond or oat milk is great if you're watching your sugar. If lactose gives you trouble, switch to lactose-free dairy or plant-based alternatives like soy milk. Choose clean label products, simple ingredients, no junk. And always choose fortified options with calcium and vitamin D to keep your bones strong. Small choices like these can make a huge difference to your health after 65. What kind of milk is sitting in your fridge right now? Is it helping or silently hurting your health? Drop a comment and let us know what you're drinking. And don't forget to hit subscribe for more smart nutrition tips made just for seniors. Because one small choice today can lead to stronger bones, a healthier heart, and better living tomorrow.